Hello, everyone. We're out at Southern Pine and Ag Center, and a lot of people coming out today. We're out here with Raymond Joyce to talk about the cattlemen, the local Lawrence County cattlemen getting together today. You were telling me a little bit about the schedule and how that runs earlier, Raymond.
This is the monthly meeting of the Lawrence County Cattlemen Association. They're one of many of the associations across the state of Georgia that get together to learn more about livestock and livestock production, and they meet. Lawrence County group meets every other month on the even months, with the exception of December, and they have a program, meal and a program, and the program is either from the University of Georgia or from a company there to talk about something going on. We've had the local vets there as well, and lenders and different ones, equipment manufacturers, and all coming in and talking about cattle production and what they offer and people can learn from. But it's a learning experience. And also the Georgia Cattlemen Association, which this association is a part of, represents all of Georgia cattlemen, and their office is based in Macon, and they have training sessions throughout the summer, throughout the season as well. But they have their big meeting in April over in Perry at the fairgrounds over there, and this year was special for us because the Lawrence County group was recognized.
Awesome. What were we recognized for?
Well, the Lawrence County had the most members as far as any of the other associations, and the most renewals and most permanent members that way, and they received the association themselves received a brand new cattle chute. To use. Number of years ago, way back before my time here, they won a chute the same way through membership drive. All the officers and members this year really worked hard to get those numbers up, and their reward was a brand new cattle chute that the cattlemen members can rent out and use as they need to with that. So it's a great thing that they can add and use for that.
That's
and
wonderful.
with it, right.
That is.
Brad Childress is the president of the association this year here, and he and the other officers and members, they did a great job in getting the numbers up and winning it for that this year.
Well, you piqued everybody's interest. What's the number? How many members do we have?
That we'll have to ask Brad.
We'll
get with Brad later and get with him on that.
Yeah. Okay, so tell us about who's out here.
Okay.
You said we're going to have vendors, people showing
Right.
different products
Right.
to the cattlemen to see what's available these
Right.
days.
Well, you're looking behind us. This is a tractor from Cullen's Equipment over there, D. Cullens and his group over there. And we've got a hay rake behind us here, or tether, I should say, piece of hay equipment here. We've got banks out here. We've got insurance companies. Farm Bureau Nationwide is out here. We've got Westway Feeds, which is one of our feed. We've got local stores like Roche's is here. Roche Farm and Garden is out here. We've also got the Lawrence County Young Farmers Association is here as well. Swainsboro Stockyard is here with that. Some of our cattlemen sell their cattle down in Swainsboro at the stockyard down there. And so they've got a piece of equipment up here for them to look at. And then we've got irrigation folks out here as well to look at irrigation as far as possibility using it on their farm to supplement rainfall on their pastures and hay fields.
We've got a lot to talk about inside. Let's get on inside.
Okay.
All right.
I'm here with Brad Childress. He's the president of the Lawrence County Cattlemen's Association. And behind us is the chute that the chapter received this year over at the Georgia Cattlemen's Association meeting. Brad, tell us a little bit about this and about the association here in the county as well.
Well, as far as the chute, we won the chute this year for the most increase in membership, and it was a contest throughout the year for last year.
Right.
So our county had the most increase. We run about 160 members, and we went from 80 members to 160 members in 1 year. So that's how we won the chute.
Right.
We got this back in April from the Georgia Cattlemen's Association, and along with some other awards and other people in our association. But we're a chapter in the Georgia Cattlemen's Association. Lawrence County is the largest single county chapter in the state.
Right.
And we won that award also. So got a lot of things going on this year.
Right. And I know that with that being one county, a lot of the chapters are multiple counties.
That's correct.
But we're
That's
single
right.
that way good with that. And I know you work hard, the officers and the members and all, to get that membership increase and to have this available for the members to utilize as well.
And that's right. It's available for the members. If you're a member, you get like a discounted price on renting the chute is $25, and you rent the chute to work your cows, and you just pick it up and you take it to your farm and you work your cows and then you bring it back. So, and this is actually one of 2 chutes. We won it years and years ago, and we still have the old chute, and we have the new one as well.
Right,
so.
right. Well, if people out there who are interested maybe in joining, who can they contact for that?
They can go on the website. It's probably the easiest thing to do is go on the website to Georgia Cattlemen Association, and you can join there through the website, or the numbers for the local chapters are on the website. Okay. Instead of trying to get out a lot of numbers here, they can contact me or another board member. They can join that way. Okay. It's $55 a year for the Lawrence County.
For the Lawrence County group, right. And the group meets every month except for December?
That's correct.
Right.
Every even month except for December, we normally have a steak supper.
Right.
We have the steak supper where you sit down and we have somebody come in and speak, and it's oriented around the cattle industry and ranching and all.
Right.
And, of course, this is our outdoor meeting because it is June, it's beef month, and this is how we celebrate it.
That's right.
So we do an outdoor meeting. We have hamburgers and beef hot dogs, and for the kids that don't want the hamburgers.
Right.
And we set up just as vendors that don't want to sponsor a full meeting, they can set up a booth here, and we can do it this way.
And it's this is about the 3rd or 4th year that the group has done this?
I think it's the 4th year.
4th year that we've been out here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
4th year.
All right. Well, thank you, Brad. We appreciate it very much.
Thank
congratulations on the chute as well.
Thanks a lot.
All right.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome. I'm here with Josh White. He's the executive director with the Georgia Cattlemen's Association. Did I get that title right?
Yeah, it sounds perfect.
All right. You're based in Macon. That's where the headquarters is.
That's
and
right.
I've had a chance to go up there for many times for meetings and all. And tell us a little bit about what the Georgia. We just had Brad talk about the local association. Tell us a little bit about the Georgia Cattlemen's Association.
Sure. Well, we've got about 5,200 members right now. Our mission basically is to unite cattlemen and advance the industry. We represent the political, social, and economic interests of the industry. That sort of sums up our mission.
Right.
We work with approximately 80 local chapters all around the state. And, of course, Lawrence here is a fantastic chapter. They do a great job. And Brad Childress, the president here, has really lit things on fire. And they've really increased their membership. That's why they won the chute that's right behind us. We partner up with an outfit called Fuller Supply and then Prefert that manufactures the chute, and they sponsor that every year for the chapter that has a net increase that's the largest in the state.
Right.
Actually, Heard County up in a little bit north and west gave them a run for their money. It was neck and neck this year.
Okay.
But Lawrence pulled it out. We usually have 2 or 3 chapters that sort of take on the challenge each year and make a real contest out of it. So it's a lot of fun. And, and even our second place team wins. So we have cash awards.
Okay. Well, and the officers here, I know for a fact, the officers and the members, they work really hard beating the bushes to get people involved.
And I appreciate the local business community, too. I know Brad got out and got a lot of associate members. You know, there's a lot of businesses that depend on cattlemen and farmers for what they do, whether it's the bank or the local feed store. And we work with Georgia Agribusiness Council and represent their interests at the state capitol, too, to make sure we have a healthy industry and healthy community. The gnats are getting after me.
Yeah, the gnats are getting to us out here with that.
It's pretty warm.
That's right. Well, tell us about, as far as the Georgia industry, the cattle industry as a whole, what, as far as economic impact or numbers of animals?
Sure. Well, we say we have a farm gate value of the cattle industry that ranks about 3rd in the state. That's combining beef and dairy.
Right.
And if you split them apart, then they'll be like 5th or 6th each. But when you put them together, we get all the way up into that number 3 ranking. We have right at 1 million head of cattle in Georgia, and we're approaching $4 billion of economic impact. So it's a pretty stout impact. Obviously, there's cattle in every part of the state, so more people raise cattle than do just about anything else agriculturally, and we are the largest single commodity organization in the state with over 5,000 members. So politically, we work closely with Farm Bureau and Agribusiness Council because we touch all these communities more than a lot of the other commodities. So we have a pretty good team to represent agriculture at the Capitol.
All right. Well, very good. Well, we appreciate all that y'all do. And sorry about the gnats, but
No,
it's South
fine.
Georgia. We're
That's
below
right.
the gnat line.
But
we appreciate y'all coming
Yes,
out
sir.
tonight
Appreciate you having me.
and look forward to working with you over the years.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Thank you to Lawrence County for supporting the cattlemen.
Well, thank you. Well, I'm here with Sam McGahee, the agency manager for our local Farm Bureau here, Lawrence County Farm Bureau.
That's right.
And we welcome you to Lawrence County.
Thank you.
And good to have you here with us.
Yeah.
And you're my neighbor because
That's
Farm
right.
Bureau and the Extension Office are side by side.
We like to work hand in hand as much as we can, too.
That's right, and we have over the years and look forward to continuing that.
We do,
because
too.
With that. And Farm Bureau has really two things.
Right,
that y'all
we're really
do.
a special insurance company. We're owned by our members, and we have our agriculture side, which is our federation, and our insurance side, which obviously is a benefit of our federation. We're owned by our members, and one of the big member benefits is insurance, auto, home, life, farm insurance as well, one of the largest land insurers in Georgia. So not only when you buy insurance from us are you getting a quality product, but you're also helping to support agriculture in Georgia
as well,
which
right.
is our largest industry.
Right.
So.
And you can, as far as on the federation side, in addition to the insurance federation side.
Right, yeah, that gives you the support basically at the Capitol here, support for farmers, everything from land rights to tax rights, and on the agriculture side as well. That makes us the largest agriculture membership company in Georgia. So that's huge for voting rights in Georgia and representation. So, and our president is Zippy Duval, who's from Greene County up the road, and they're working hard, and not only in Washington but in Atlanta as well. So.
And Zippy's a farmer as well.
Zippy's a
Dairyman
farmer
and
as well.
poultry, I think.
Dairy and poultry, that's right. And I came from that way. I was actually an agent first in Greene County, and then in Putnam County, and now here in Lawrence County.
County.
Uh-huh.
We're glad to
we
have
sure
you.
do like it here.
Well, we're glad to have you, and we appreciate what Farm Bureau, and it's we're over 75 years
Right.
old, and I remember from the stories I've been told
Yeah.
about how.
Well, I've met your parents too. Yeah.
That's right. You met with parents. We've been members of Farm Bureau
right.
for ever since I started driving,
Right.
and then also for them when we moved out
Right.
to the farm and all as well. So.
Well, and one thing we really pride ourselves on is, unlike many other companies, we keep our dollars in Georgia. So that means we look out for Georgians. We keep it in Georgia. We put it back in the economy in Georgia. We're not shipping your dollars off to Washington or London or whatever other place anyone else does. We keep them here in Georgia, and that means we want to look out for folks here.
Right.
That's important to us.
Right.
So.
And the staff you have, the customer service.
Oh,
is
they're the
great.
best.
Yep,
they're even better
great.
than me. So.
Oh, okay. They're great, and we appreciate that. But we
That's
appreciate
right.
your support.
Thank you so much.
And
Appreciate y'all.
if folks need to know about Farm Bureau as far as the insurance side as well as
And the
Federation, agriculture side, give you a call or
Anybody in our office,
anybody
that's right.
all can help there.
That's right.
All
That's right.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you so
Have a
much.
good night.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Well, we're here with an intern, and basically that's where you're working with the Georgia Cattlemen Association.
Yes,
this
sir.
year. What was your name, and tell us about where you're from.
I am Maggie Heart, and I'm from Moultrie, Georgia.
Tell us, were you involved in 4-H, FFA?
I was involved with FFA all throughout middle and high school, and I'm
Okay.
currently a student at ABAC. I showed beef cows my whole,
Whole life? Okay.
yeah, pretty much.
Right.
As long as they would let me, I'd still be doing it
You'd
if
still
I
be
could.
doing it. That's
yes,
right.
sir.
That's right. It gets
yes,
in your blood
sir.
that
it
way.
sure does.
What breed did you show?
I loved shorthorns.
Shorthorns,
I was a
okay.
color girl. I loved
okay.
the white and red and the roan,
Oh,
so I
okay.
went for those pretty colors that
Oh,
popped.
Oh, there you go. There you go. There's nothing wrong with a red cow
That's
way.
that's right. That's what I always
Right.
told my daddy.
That's right. Well, tell us what you're doing this summer with the Cattlemen's Association.
I'm doing a little bit of it all. Usually with the Cattlemen's Association, I'm trying to manage the social media and get different involvement out with different people and interact with the producers and get them in and kind of answer any questions they have and give them any advice and updates on technology and educate them in anything that we have that's new and upcoming. So.
Well, very good. Well, tell us a little bit about the Georgia Cattlemen's magazine, and we've got some recipes. And
Yes.
this is Beef Month here in
This
Georgia
is
as well.
Beef Month.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
We have the May and June issue here, and June is Beef Month. So we've got all kinds of different. There's recipes and different advertisements and things in here. Different producers and different businesses that have to do with the cattle industry. They can advertise in these magazines. So, and this one really focuses on June being Beef Month.
Beef Month,
So-
that's right. And also, we talked earlier in the show about the Cattlemen, Lawrence County Cattlemen winning the shoot. Notice there's a picture both in the May
Yes.
and June issue.
Yes, sir, there is.
Brad and his wife there with the shoot and all
Right.
with that. And if you're a member of the Georgia Cattlemen, you get this monthly.
Yes.
You get this monthly as
Yes,
well
sir.
with that. And I see we've got recipes.
Yes, we have all kinds of different recipes and grilling tips. Anything
Right.
that consumers need, we're happy to help with questions and tips and different things like that. Like this morning we talked about the difference in the rubs for different cuts versus
Right.
marinades for different cuts
Right.
and the difference in how you use those.
Right.
So these kind of help, explain how's the best way to grill certain things, what you need to marinate them with, all different things like that.
And those are available to the public? They can
Yes,
call
sir.
you, contact the
Yes,
office in Macon?
They can call us, and we can get those sent out to them.
That way.
Yes,
okay.
sir.
And also, I see here we've got a
Yes.
armband that says beef, it's what's for dinner.
That's right.
That. And we're going to have some beef later. We've
That's
got hamburgers and some beef hot dogs, so we're going to have those as well.
Yes.
Well, we appreciate you taking time, and good luck to you.
Thank you so
at
much.
ABAC, and keep working in the industry as well.
I plan to.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we're here with James Malone. He is one of our local farmers, and also he serves as president of the Lawrence County Farm Bureau. And James, tell us a little bit about how important livestock is to the county.
Livestock is very important. You know the numbers better than I do, but it diversifies the farms from row crop to livestock, and it's really good for the county.
And we talked earlier with Farm Bureau side of things, the side that actually does the political side goes to Washington, fights for the local farmer here in Lawrence County and farmers across the state. Tell us a little bit about this EPA rule that EPA is looking at maybe doing some changes as far as the water.
Yeah. EPA has come up with a rule. Now, it's most everything that comes through, it's got to be passed by Congress before it becomes law. Congress has passed a law to regulate EPA. We've had 2 Supreme Court cases that EPA has tried to override what Congress intended, and both times they have lost in Supreme Court. Now they've come out with a new rule that basically, in the law, it's got to be a navigable stream. Mm-hmm. They have interpreted that to, if a ditch gets water, it's going to eventually run into a navigable stream. So their rule is, and this proposed rule, and if they act on it, it will become law. So their rule is simply that all waters in the United States is under the jurisdiction of EPA.
Okay.
And we don't like that at Farm Bureau. We don't like that as individuals. We think it's wrong. We think it's a big overreach of what the Congress intended for EPA to be doing. And if they do it, we will have to get permits to log. We will have to get permits. Matter of fact, they can come out on your farm and stop you from doing anything under this proposed rule.
Wow.
So we're definitely against it.
All right. Well,
Okay,
thank you, James, and we appreciate
what
you're
up
doing.
and,
Okay.
Now, what can individuals do as far as, and this will affect not only farmers, but I guess private landowners in general?
Everybody in the United States. What you can do besides talking to your congressman and senators, Georgia Farm Bureau, go on their webpage. It's called Ditch the Rule, and we've got a format that it's very easy to do, and you oppose it, and it's sent straight to EPA where all the comments are over the next 90 days.
90 days.
Yeah.
For that. All right. Well, thank you, James. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, we're here with Josh Cruz, who is with the Bank of Dudley here locally. And you're one of the vendors here tonight at the expo with that, and have been a long-time supporter of the Lawrence County Cattlemen Association. The Bank of Dudley has been. And tell us a little bit about the relationship with the Bank of Dudley and cattlemen and agriculture in general that way here in the county.
Well, farmers are our friend, and our job is to lend money, and the farmers is to make money, and we're in it to help them be successful. And we do any kind of ag lending there is, cattle, row crops, you name it, irrigation. We do it all, and farmers are our friend.
Right.
And from way back before I was lending money, they kept us in business.
Right.
And we love the farmers.
And you have a history. Your dad,
yes.
Bank of Dudley as well.
And Daddy's been there 42 years, and a lot of these guys out here have been farming and started farming, and Daddy helped them get started, and trying to carry the tradition.
All right. Well, we appreciate it, Josh, and thank y'all for coming out tonight.
Glad to be here.
And hopefully everybody will go by and see you at the Bank of Dudley. A lot of different locations.
That's right. And soon we'll be expanding to Jeffersonville. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, to Jeffersonville. Okay.
So we're trying to get up in that market, and I know there's plenty of good farmers up there, too.
That's right. Very good. Well, thanks again, Josh.
Thank you, Raymond.
Thank you. Well, we hope that you've enjoyed the Lawrence County Cattlemen's Expo here tonight at the Southern Pines Ag and Expo Center here. Again, if you're interested in being a member of the Lawrence County Cattlemen's Association, you can go online to the Georgia Cattlemen's website, or you can contact one of the board members. You can even call me at the Extension office, and we can get you in touch with one of those members as well. But we want you to remember that June is Beef Month, and hope that you'll enjoy it. And go eat a steak or a hamburger. Enjoy the beef that is produced here in Georgia and right here in our very own county, Lawrence County. Thanks, and have a great day.